Berserk. Yo, what is up guys, Berserk here. Today, I'm going to be doing a game review on MW2's campaign. I'm so excited for this guys, I haven't bought a Call of Duty game in so long, and after watching the trailers, I just had to buy the game. I mean, look at this gameplay. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on the multiplayer beta, but it looks like most of the reviews are on the positive side. So let's go ahead and see what the campaign has to offer. Alright, hopping into the first campaign mission, you'll notice the contrast is crazy good. The colors feel more vibrant, and the effects of your eyes adjusting to the brightness of the sun is so cool. It feels very realistic. Now, my initial thought was that this game was built on the Unreal Engine 5. But after some research, I found out it was actually built on a custom engine called IW9, an engine crafted for the future of COD. This engine is amazing, and with visuals like this, you expect it to be GPU and CPU intensive. But my PC handled this game quite well. Hopping into the second mission, you're deployed in the dead of night, and let me tell you, shit hits the fan. This mission shows off the beautiful lighting in the game, with gunshots flying and explosions from an attack heli. The game does a wonderful job of ending the cutscene straight into gameplay. It feels so flawless. And the character models look so realistic, it makes me feel like I'm playing in a movie, man. Like, these graphics are insane. Now, the game mechanics are exactly what you expect from a franchise that defined the first-person shooter genre. It's Call of Duty, it plays like COD, you get your slide, tactical sprint, and they brought back, you guessed it, dolphin diving. Oh yeah. The game feels like a more realistic tactical shooter than your standard run and gun COD. And if you're playing on harder difficulties, I learned that mounting on cover makes you harder to hit. Good little tip for the hardcore players out there. The guns in the game, I feel, have the most recoil than any other Call of Duty I've played, which is surprising. What? Call of Duty has recoil? Yeah, this game is awesome. The campaign plays more different than your typical COD. Some missions give you more freedom to choose your approach. For example, you can stay stealthy or go guns blazing, or you have different entrances for different advantages. There's also two missions that put you in a sort of open world survival playstyle, where you have to sneak around collecting craftables for tools and weapons. Very interesting. Another mission in the game lets you play a RTS, basically a strategic real-time strategy mode, where you control Ghost's movements and actions through a camera. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun with this mission. Commanding a badass and watching him take out people with ease, it's funner than you think. I played my first playthrough on Veteran, and man, I did not expect the game to be as hard as it was. The enemies actually felt like well-trained soldiers. If I wasn't in cover, I was soaked with lead. These guys do not miss. They also had some well-placed grenades. Enemies were also strategically placed to change up the whole game. When being overrun, I was actually getting shot from everywhere, with only a small rock for cover. Enemies would rush with no hesitation, and certain missions had enemies hold angles where the player was expected to be, making this game almost impossible to complete a mission with 0 deaths. Oh, and did I mention, some enemies have armor plating. I didn't know they had juggernauts in this game. These enemies usually took half a clip to kill, a little too much if you ask me. But a well-placed shot can take these guys out with one bullet with the right weapon. Alright, let's get into the story. MW2 came strong with the second mission replicating the epic Black Hawk Down story. But as the story progressed, they stopped trying to be over the top. Instead, they slowed down the pace for a more tactical feel. People forget that what you're making is a game, and people don't want to see what's more likely to happen. They want to see the what ifs. What if Russia invaded the US with paratroopers? What if the White House fell? MW2 from 2009 had such an amazing campaign because it was over the top, and that's what made MW2 such a masterpiece. I'm not going to spoil the story, but the ending to this game really let me down. It felt like there was so much more left to do, but it ended early. It felt rushed and very anticlimactic. After finishing the game, all I thought was, that was it? Alright guys, it's time to end this with a final rating. Overall, I had fun with the game. I do think the armor-plated enemies were too tanky, and the story didn't keep me on the edge of my seat. But I loved all the characters they created. They're very memorable, and the graphics were so visually stunning, I had to take time to admire my surroundings and the beautiful environment these amazing studios created. Out of 10, I rate this game a solid 7 out of 10. I had fun, but far from a masterpiece. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe for more. Then, peace!